Top opinions presented in current sports.
Double OT win defeat the Oklahoma Sooners 54-48. What rang out to you louder? Oklahoma's lack of or Georgia's resilience?
I think Georgia's resilience. I think Georgia. When you score 48 points, what is there a lack of?
Okay.
When you score 48 points, I mean, it was nothing less than a shootout. I think it was probably one of the more exciting games that I've watched in a long time. Last year's national championship game was exciting, but it brought back that whole suspense. Last time I felt that in a college football game, it was probably the USC Texas game when Vince Young was playing. That was probably the last time I actually sat and watched a college football game with that much anticipation, that much suspension. Georgia played a great football game.
Okay.
They played a great football game. They got punched in the mouth early and responded. Instead of getting knocked down and putting their head down, they came back and responded. Their run game was great. They carried the ball 25 times between two running backs, and ran for over 300 yards each. 5 touchdowns between them. I mean, it's hard to beat that. And then their quarterback was just, I think he's a freshman. He was just solid.
Jake Fromm.
He was just solid. No interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Stayed poised the whole time, and he gave the defense like, hey, all right, you know what? Baker Mayfield, I think, lost him that game. Though. I think he lost him that game. There's a time and a place where when you're playing against certain people that you got to be humble in the moment, I feel like. Like you running around the sideline, flailing your arms like you up 40 is not working. And I think that's giving the other team motivation to be like, this dude really, really thinks he's good. And from a large grand scheme of things, yeah, he won the Heisman Trophy, but he's never really won that big game. Some people say outside of this year, he's kind of underachieved. They had an okay college career. I don't think so, but some people will say that. And then now I think that hurt his draft stock. I think that game hurt his draft stock. He already came in as he's short. He's not, he can be limited. Now I think he can't win a big game. Now I think that's going to be the knock on him. Can you win with him long term? So I think Georgia played a great game, and I think Baker Mayfield giving the Georgia Bulldogs a little bit of extra motivation because there's no way you're going to be playing against somebody and dude running up and down the sideline, and you're not going to want to lay him out. But go ahead.
So, just listening to what you said, you basically think it was Georgia's resilience.
I think so.
Okay.
They played a great game.
Definitely played a good game, great game at the end. I'm going to look at it on the other end of the spectrum. Oklahoma's lack of. Now, understand what was going on in this game. I know a lot of people saw this game, but let me give you a quick synopsis. At halftime, if we sitting down, you didn't see the game. If I sat here and told you, the Oklahoma Sooners had a 17-point lead at halftime, right? Baker Mayfield threw for 287 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anderson, their running back, had 26 carries, 201 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
What would you think? Knowing their offense, what would you tell me just off of that? A 17-point lead at halftime. Baker Mayfield threw for 287 yards.
But that wasn't his halftime numbers.
Listen. No. I'm just telling you the halftime numbers. They were up.
Okay.
They were up 17.
Okay.
At half.
Yeah.
The ending result was Baker threw for 287 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anderson had 201 yards, 7.7 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. You're automatically going to think to yourself like, oh, Oklahoma won this game. Open yards. Unbelievable. Now, you're not known for your defense at all. But listen to this. You have a chance it was 3 major into overtime. The year.
Your Heisman Trophy winner. And that's why I'm going to say, because neither.
With the game,